What is going on, everybody? Bob29 back in the lounge yet again. Make sure to kick back, relax, and grab some snacks. That is right, it is time for yet another character gameplay preview. And who else but Twisted Bliss to join us in the lounge today? She is in the game, the character everyone's been wanting for oh so long, the Fiend friend version of Alexa Bliss. She is a chaotic trickster, obviously part of the modern era, her nickname the Twisted Bliss. The links and gear that she has, the raw link and the modern link, she also has a gear, which we will showcase later on in this video. The trainer that she has, +2 to green MP, and 100% reinforced gem damage. It's actually pretty darn solid. She is a purple, blue, and red character. So let's go ahead and check out those moves. Alright, so our moves are the Twisted Bliss. That is her finisher, 10 MP, deal 1,000,000 damage and destroy 18 random trap gems. It is a hardcore move. If the opponent's class is a technician, deal another 1.4 million and increase your purple gem damage by 147% for 1 turn. The 5 MP blue move, leg sweep, 740k damage. Choose a 5x1 area to make into snowfall gems, which will modify all gems below it into silence gems, and then deal 940k damage and choose a 5x1 area to swap into red gems. The 7 MP red move, the chokehold, the color submission. Choose 7 gems to make into purple sub-gems and do 400,000 damage for 3 turns while the submission gems remain. Submission gems turn into trap gems. When broken by the opponent, make 4 random leash gems into strength 236,666. When broken by you, deal 425k and make 4 random gems into purple gems. That trap move is going to be repeated here a lot. Speaking of which, the Cloverleaf 7 MP purple submission. Make 37 random sub gems, do 400k for 3 turns while subs remain. And then again, very similarly to the other sub move that we have, everything remaining turns into trap gems. Same exact thing. If broken by your opponent, make 4 random leech gems into strength 236. When broken by you, 425k, make 4 random gems into purple. The Flowing DDT, 780k, choose a 5x6 area to swap into blue gems. This is also the reversal that we're going to be seeing featured this month. It is the move damage increase reversal. So if your opponent increases their move damage, cough, cough, Zombie Bailey, you're going to deal 1.4 million damage. You're going to make 17 random gems into multiply gems, but you will notice you do not steal the turn. Read it carefully. You do not steal the turn. The head scissors takedown, deal 700,000 damage plus 236, 666 bonus damage for every silence gem on the board, and it is also a hardcore move if the opponent's style is defensive. First, deal 1.6 million damage and increase your blue gem damage by 225% for 1 turn. The Sunset Flip Powerbomb, when you thought we were done with the traps, you were wrong. Deal just shy of 1,000,000 damage and make 32 trap gems. Again, if broken by your opponent, 4 random gems into leech gems, strength 236. If broken by you, 425k and 4 random gems into purple gems. And her 6-star move, the running hip attack, 6 MP blue move, 650,000 damage, make 21 random silence into multiply gems. So a lot of repetition with this trap that she has amongst 3 moves, and she has 2 subs. So I'm not really sure how many movesets that we're gonna see here, but you know, check it out. We're gonna do a couple of them. All right, so the first setup that we're gonna check out is actually the 6-star moveset. It is the triple blue, the leg sweep, the running hip attack, the flowing DDT. It is triple blue, 6 MP, the leg sweep. We're going to make snowfall gems. We're going to turn all the snowfalls into red gems, and that's going to turn everything below it into silence gems. We're going to turn a bunch of those silence gems into multi-gems, and then we're going to turn the whole area blue. That is right. The entourage for this one, we've got Jerry the King Lawler for blue MP, Mosh for generating more multi-gems and the strength of them, Santa for that +1 starting MP, and Zombie Gunther for the multi-gems and blue gem damage. The strap that we got, it is the standard 100% Fury 2. And I actually didn't change the skill plates here, so give me just a moment to do just that. Alright, there we go. We got the skill plates fixed. We have the Pyro Princess Glove plate. Whenever you make 6 or more multiplied gems, increase your blue gem damage by 50% for 2 turns. And the Heartstopper is back in action. Whenever you activate a blue move, increase your blue gem damage by 50% for 1 turn. Since we're all blue gem everything and all blue move everything, I figured those would be solid plates to add. So let's check it out. Alright, so let's check this out. We got the leg sweep. Boom, boom. We're going to go ahead and make a 5x1 area into snowfalls. We're going to make a 5x1 area into red gems. Turns all of that into silence gems. We're going to turn 26 of those silence gems into multiply gems. And now our blues are doing 145. Our multi-blues are doing just around 1,000,000 damage. And we got over 20 of them. Let's go ahead and turn this whole area into blue. Boom, boom, little cascade. Just shy of 30 mil, just around 29, so double that at 6-star gold. Looking at close to 30 mil, or sorry, 60 mil. Alright, now for a little spin-off of that moveset. We're going to go to the blue, red, blue, and all we're doing is we're taking out the multi-gems and we're going to test out this blue gem damage bonus move here. So the head scissors take down 710,000 damage. And some bonus damage per every silence gem, and then hardcore if the style is defensive, we also do another 1.6 mil and increase our blue gem damage by 225%. The entourage we switched up, we now have, instead of Mosh, Naomi for 60% more blue gem damage. Unfortunately, there's nothing new with the plates. As you can see, it's still the Pyro Glove. There's nothing really that works for the primary plate here, but we're going to keep the ultimate plate. What you could also do with the ultimate plate is you could actually swap it out for the out of control zombie plate. That would work quite well. But we're going to do this for now. Got a little cascade, no big deal. We get a little bonus damage for all the silences. That was about 8 mil, 9 mil, give or take. And we got our bonus on the blue damage, which I didn't even check it. But we're going to turn all these silence gems into blue gems. Boom. And there's about 15 mil, so not the greatest with the defensive style proc. And even with the out of control plate, you're only looking at, you know, a very minimal amount of damage increase. So I don't think that's the one, Chief. Alright, now last but certainly not least is the moveset that I think most players will use, and arguably the best moveset that she has. It is the triple purple. There's a few ways of running this, but I'm just going to highlight what I want to show, which is essentially all the moves. You can just run this as a 2-click moveset, because everybody loves their 2 clicks. But we'll check that out towards the end. It is the Sunset, Flip Powerbomb, the Clover Leap, and the Twisted Bliss. So 1,000,000 damage, and you make 32 of those trap gems we were talking about before. When your opponent breaks them, it's leech gems. When you break them, you generate more purple gems. You got your submission, 37 gems, 400k, 3 turns. Everything left turns into those trap gems as well. And the Twisted Bliss, 1,000,000, destroy 18 random trap gems, and the hardcore. If the opponent's class is a tech, deal another 1.4 mil and increase your purple gem damage by 147%. The trainers and coaches for this particular moveset, we've got Woods, we've got Mellow, we've got Steamboat, and we've got Jade. So you can obviously swap out one of these two for Santa to do your little 2-click stuff. I want to showcase what the sub would look like into all these other moves as well. And we're going to start out with no skill plates here. So no skill plates, there's definitely some opportunity for a lot of them. So the AllHeart skill plate, after a sub, you pick up 100% gem damage. There's the 8th anniversary plate when you put out the traps, that you can pick up those times 8 gems if there's enough space on the board, if you're going to use the sub. and obviously the Tama's ultimate plate, but we will get into all of that. And remember when I said that we were going to be looking at her gear later on? Well, there you go. Her gear will give 150% more gem damage to purples, but we're going to again check this out bare bones first, and we're going to climb the ladder as the video goes on. Alrighty, so first things first, we're just going to hit our sub. There you have it. Bunch of trap gems left behind. Now we're going to generate even more trap gems. This is what I was saying is not going to be good to use the 8th anniversary plate if you're going to go with the sub into the traps. And now you can go ahead and use the Twisted Bliss to destroy 18 of these, along with the move damage. Boom, boom, and boom. And that is 33 million damage at 6-star silver. Only about 10 mil on the gem damage, but a lot of the per trap destruction. That was really good there. Alright, so we're going to try that same exact thing again, but instead of hitting the finisher, this time we're just going to swipe. So there goes the sub to start us out. Boom, boom, boom. 3 turns. No big deal. She's going to generate us some leech gems. That's not going to matter. We're going to once again turn the entire board into trap gems, and we're going to just look for a 3 match. So here's a 3 match. Let's see what happens here. Do we get a little more cascade action or not? Looks very comparable. Only about 8.5 mil that time, so maybe a 1 mil difference between using the finisher and not using it, so maybe the finisher ain't really that great. Alright, so what we can use the finisher for, though, is the hardcore portion of it, which we are fighting a Technician Rhea Ripley right now. That does the extra base move damage and the gem increase. So let's go ahead and play that same exact moveset, same trainers, same coaches, same everything with the skill plates and all. And let's compare apples to apples on our damage output. So whole board into traps again. This time though, we get the double dose of damage and we get our bonus to the purple gems. Boom, boom, boom. And that time it was 25 mil instead of 8 mil. So that's a huge pick-me-up. Alright, now instead of doing this just one step at a time, I don't really want to because that's going to be like a 20-minute video in its own right of all the ways that you could play her with this triple purple and whatnot, but I decided to skip ahead, and instead of just doing the AllHeart, we're going to do the AllHeart and the TamaChest now. So the AllHeart, whenever you hit the sub, 100% purple gem damage, and the TamaChest, whenever you make 6 or more trap gems, 300% purple gem damage. So let's check it out against Jade Cargill again. So pre-sub, we are at 98,554. Gonna hit our sub. That is going to trigger the AllHeart. We are now at 131,144. We're going to hit our trap generate move. And I don't have any non-trap purples, but our purples are now at 228,000 apiece. And so we can just go ahead and hit our Twisted Bliss move here. So there you have it. That's 17.5 million damage in gem damage, as well as the 22.5 in destruction of traps. So not too shabby. Let's see what that does against the Technician. Alright, so here we are against Rhea Ripley once again. Same exact trainers and coaches that we had in the first set, but all we did was we added the skill plates in. So sub first. There you have it. We're going to put our traps out again. So now the whole board is into trap gems. Our purple traps are 270,000, and now we're going to go ahead and get that huge gem damage boost. And those are now 660,000 apiece for the traps. And boom, 44 million damage against the tech. So she gets a huge pick-me-up against technicians with this moveset. Alright, and for those of you that want to see that 2-click moveset, here you go. Here's the TrapAnniversay plate. 8 or more trap gems make 8 gems into strength 8. Still using the Tama plate. You could use the purple rumble plate. And we swapped out Jade. We got Santa. So we're all locked and loaded for our 2-click bonanza that everybody loves. So there's your trap gems. Boom. Super quick and simple. And here is your finisher. Turns the board into purples. Does it again. And just like that, you're closing in on 30 mil before the destruction of the traps. 45 mil afterwards. So at gold, an easy 75 mil on those 2 clicks. And if that was not enough for you, we went ahead and fought the technician here. So there's your traps once more. And here is your finisher with the built-in gem damage bonus. With the TrapAnniversay plate. Boom, boom, boom. Lots of purples. And there's your 69 million damage at 6-star silver. I'm also sure some of you are asking, well, what if I don't have a Julius plate, a Tama plate? Well, let's try out the purple rumble plate against a technician as well, because you're getting the purple gem boost anyway. So let's see what happens when you generate a bunch more purple gems after it's all said and done. So there you go with your boost. Board blows up. Done cascading. Generate 30 more purple gems. And you get 54.5 million. So not as good as the TamaChest. Still very, very good. Alright, and I know y'all want to see it, so here is the gear. SmackDown February 2025 gear. 150% additional bonus to purple gem damage. We're going to check out what this will do with the Rumble plate and then the Tama plate. We're going to check it out against Jade Cargill first, and then we'll check it out against Technician Rhea Ripley. So we're just going to go ahead and keep with the 2-click, because that's, I'm sure, what everybody loves to see. So there you go. There's your trap gems. We're going to go ahead and destroy these trap gems. Then we're going to get a bunch more purple gems on top of that. And at 6 silver, it's close to 29 mil in gem damage. You can double that at gold, it's close to about 60. And all the traps that blow up brings you close to about 75 mil. And against our Technician, where we get our mega boost of damage, let's see how much we can do here with the purple Rumble plate. Gotta hit the finisher, gotta watch the board go boom, boom, boom. And how's about some more? There is 73 million damage. It's quite significant. Alright, and of course everybody wants to see it. We brought back the Julius plate, the Tama plate, the TamaChest. So we're going to check that out with the gear here. So everybody's favorite, the 1 or 2 click gameplay. So there's your first. And here's your second clickety-clack of the evening. Everything goes purple, boom, boom, boom again. And there is your 34 million gem damage with about 15 million in trap destruction. So at gold, you can expect close to about 85 million damage with all the fixins. And of course, you know we have to save the best for last. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like with the Technician bonus. So traps out, multis out, bonus is out, boom, boom, boom again. And there's almost 90 million damage, plus the 15 mil that you get from breaking the trap gems. So there's your over 100 million damage at 6-star silver on Twisted Bliss. So there you go. I mean, I have spent more than enough time going through all these different setups and trainer changes, coaches, and skill plates and gears and all that stuff. And that doesn't even include if she even gets a moment. But right now, I mean, this was a 6-star silver preview, and man, she's really, really good. Up there for top trickster female for sure. I don't think that's like a debate. She's definitely in the discussion. Obviously, you need some things, right? You need the trap plate for the anniversary. You need the Julius plate, or the TamaChest plate. I call it the Julius plate because there's nowhere else it's going to go. Other than now. Now you have Twisted Bliss. Do you need the gear? No, not really. Do you really need the Julius plate? No, you could spare a purple Rumble plate and do just fine. But for your Omega damage build, your 100 million damage build, and all that jazz, yeah, you want the Julius plate. Yeah, you want the trap plate. Yeah, you want the gear. That's how you break 100 mil with her at 6-star silver. But all in all, hell of an addition to the game. So huge shout out to Little Miss Bliss, Twisted Bliss. So that's going to be it for this preview video. If you liked it, make sure to like the video. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to share with your friends that want to see what Twisted Bliss is all about. And leave some comments below. I do my best to answer every single one of them. So that is going to be it for this one, everybody. So until next time, have a good one.